Harts fam.
Yo.
Welcome back to the Harts fam. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. We are the Harts. I am Kia and
I'm Marcus.
If you want to become one of our cousins, all you have to do is click subscribe. We are having a little celebratory dessert. We are
it ain't got the thing. I can't show.
Oh, yours don't have Rita's on it. Okay, we are at Rita's Italian Ice and Custard. You know, if you don't go to Rita's during the summertime, you're missing out. Okay. Anywho, so we're going to be doing a slight mukbang. It's not really a mukbang, but we just wanted to have a chit chat with you guys and be really real and honest. And I asked you guys on my Instagram questions if you're new to our profile or our channel. Tanya asked,
She said, were you ever long distance? If so, any tips on how you handled it? So I guess she's asking if we had a long distance relationship and how did we handle it. Some people call the relationship that we had long distance, but to me it wasn't.
I mean, I guess I could see how it was long distance. He lived an hour away from Atlanta. Obviously, I lived in Atlanta, so you know, I mean, it's a distance.
Yeah, for me, it's not, just because I was always commuting that way. I have a lot of friends in Atlanta. Spent a lot of my time there, so I even worked there. So you know, I used to take that hour commute daily. So you know, even though it's long for some, for me, you know, it just felt like a little jump and a skip. So best
Tell
way.
them how we kind of scheduled the next time we were gonna see each other. Like it was becoming more of every 2 weeks we see each other.
Yeah, so the first time we seen each other, she was like, "When you coming back?"
No. So
she was. Anyway,
no.
I told her.
Be truthful. Tell them after the date.
You asked me.
On the date, you said, when you gonna see me again? That's what you said on the date. That's what he said. He was driving me back to my house, and he said, I had a fun time with you. I want to know if we was gonna do this again. You didn't say that? You's a lie. You's a lie.
She was sweating me. She was like, so when you coming back up here, my boy? For real though. So, you know, we made it a thing. We had our lives going on. We had work, everything. So, you know, not to get tied up, we just said every 2 weeks we'll make it a thing to do something.
On a Saturday.
Yeah, on a Saturday, just to.
So it was only possible to do things every other Saturday. One being that he worked crazy long hours.
I worked and I had Marley on the other weekend.
On the other weekend, so.
And she had yet to meet her, a couple months.
So in the beginning, I didn't meet her up until
2 months.
2-3 months in.
Yeah.
So, which is totally fine with me. That was something that I was okay with. So the only way that we were able to see each other, which was great in a way that it helped us to maintain our social lives, our regular lives, and not get so consumed with each other. Until it was okay.
she couldn't hold out.
No, I'm I don't know what's gonna happen. I was like, so you're not gonna invite me to your church? Cause I wasn't, girls, come on. I wasn't gonna just be like, let me come to your church.
She popped up.
No, that's not what happened. Tell them the truth.
Nah, she asked though, which.
Cause I'm I cannot just be seeing him twice a month, no.
You know, I don't know. I was being slow. I was being a real country boy about the whole situation, taking things nice and slow. It's good, babe. It's good. Okay. All right. But just, you know, she hit me with the when I'm coming to your church. And I'm like, shoot.
Rewind. Let me tell them what really happened. So we went on a road trip to Chattanooga, and that was the first time we went on a road trip. It wasn't that bad of a long drive, but we went that day, came back, dropped me home, you know, it wasn't even like we were going and we were staying at a hotel or anything. So we just went for me to go meet his uncle and his wife, which they're amazing. That's my new uncle and auntie. So here's that. But let me tell y'all, because this dude, I think he gonna sit here and try to cap to y'all. Let me tell y'all how. What, you want to say something?
I know what you about to say.
Go ahead and say it.
You about to say that you made up in your mind that you were going then on the way to Chattanooga. We already had it made up.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did.
I'm trying to tell y'all something.
You told me a week before.
Yeah, but he never, so I asked him a week before and he never said anything about it. He didn't say yes, he didn't say no. I was like, so like, I was trying to play it cool, like, you know, what did I say? When am I coming to your church? Or like, are you
She hit me with the Ayo sign.
Come on. He didn't really say much. He was like, yeah, we'll see something about in the future or something like that. And I was like, okay. So I left it alone because I didn't want to like press it if he didn't want me to be there. So, you know, all that time going to my church. And another thing was, it was like so hard because, and I'm mentioning all these things because it was as if it was long distance to me, being that we were doing this every 2 weeks, and then we will only see each other on Saturday for a small increment of hours, and then like,
no, it was like,
and then like
6-7 hours.
That's short. And then Sunday will come. Obviously I'm going to church, he's going to church, but he will be at church till like midnight. So like, meanwhile, you know, when I was going to that church, we was getting out by like 2-3 o'clock, and I'm going back. I'm calling him after church, like, I'm gonna call my little boo thing, and he declining my call. I'm still in church. I'm like, who's still in church at 3 o'clock? Like, literally, I used to be like, why are you still in church at 3 o'clock? To the point where I almost thought he was lying. Yeah, this tastes like it's real strawberries in here. During the week, and this is a very prolonged answer only because I was like, child, I don't know why we like taking so long with this. During the week, he had to wake up really, really early for work. So I understood, you know, I work from home, so I'll be up all types of hours, and like I just be chilling. But he like will be going to bed like 9:30, and I'm like it's not even like we could stay up. Yeah, it's like, it's not even like we could stay up and talk on the phone or anything late, because like by like 9:30 he's like snoring on the phone type thing.
We was on the phone.
But you know what, long distance is great, especially when you're courting, because
keeps you out of trouble.
Yeah. So anyways, we're gonna move on to the next question. Thank you for asking that, Tanya. Next question is from Kia Wright. She said, how did you find your husband?
Oh, that's old news.
Yeah, it is old.
You should be following our channel.
I think if you're no, we can't assume everybody been following us on YouTube. So if you are new, we do have a dedicated video on how we met.
I mean, if you want the real short answer,
if you want,
we can do it in one word, 2 syllables. You want to do it?
Ready?
He used to say,
we met
watermelon.
We met on a dating app.
Upward.
Yeah, Upward. That's how we met.
You never did that?
The full video is in the description box, so make sure you're checking it out. All right, this one is a little juicy. If your boyfriend cheated on you, would you give him another chance?
What boyfriend?
Yeah, that's my husband. But I think she's just asking like a question for herself.
Sorry.
Yeah, so
first thing come to my mind, I'm like, who you checking for? Your boyfriend didn't cheat because y'all ain't married. No hard feelings. On to the next. You feel me?
So here's the thing. We do a lot of videos on our channel about dating and stuff. So I do suggest you like watch over like those videos that we did on dating. However, when it comes to intentional courtship, it should be the man pursuing the woman with a solid goal from both parties that we're getting married. Now, I believe in a multitude of reasons why a person cheats or commits infidelity in that case, if we're speaking about marriage. But since this is more of a dating situation, I believe one of those reasons is delivered from lust, because if they're cheating in that aspect, then their eyes are wandering, and regardless, before marriage your eyes shouldn't be wandering, not even at your girlfriend or your boyfriend. There's some sort of deliverance that needs to take place. Look, if we're aiming for marriage and this is what you're doing in courtship, then I would be like, do I want to, like, I'm already seeing how this person is, not saying like they're not going to be delivered, but you know. All right, so what are 3 things you have learned about each other, learned with or about each other? Okay, 3 things that I have learned. My 3 things about him is that he is a man. If you live with a man, you know.
You mean I'm a manly man?
He a manly man. If you've ever lived with a man or you currently live with a man, you know. 2, what else I've learned about him?
That lady was putting her kid in the car, and the kid was like,
she didn't want to go in?
It was, but she was eating.
Very affectionate, especially at home. And the 3rd thing I would say is he's truly a servant. What's 3 things you learned about me?
First thing I learned, you want me to be funny? Nah, this is a truthful thing, and this is the reason why I'm saying this, is because we have to get to know our people and love our people. So with her, when she's reading something, she is not listening. So if she's on her phone and you see her out in the street, don't say hey to her, because she's gonna walk past you. And it won't
That's
even
different, because in public
you won't be reading.
Yeah.
But if she's sitting somewhere and it ain't even a disrespect thing, I used to think it was early on. I was like, nigga, you was disrespecting me. But nah, like she can't do both.
Can't multitask.
She cannot. And she's honest about it, and I had to learn that and love her.
He used to get real upset.
I did.
And I used to be like, dude, I just can't hear you.
She couldn't. So that's one thing I learned. By the way, this is her 3rd birthday. But anyway, by the way, I was telling her earlier how I've learned about her being, she got a really good heart on her. And I knew it, but I'm learning it even more. Like, I've learned in different stories, scenarios, we've had to handle things already where, shoot, I'm ready to say stuff.
To who?
And a couple situations.
To me?
No. Like, we haven't did stuff together. But her heart is like, nah, babe, I ain't even gonna do it. Nah, okay. So the 3rd point.
Oh, that's another thing I learned about him. Oh, y'all.
She's a storyteller, guys. She will talk your head off.
That's all him. To tell you a story this man going about from 1975.
Love me through
y'all,
it.
he can talk.
Love me through it.
The minute he gets home from work is I'm like, ooh, let's like break.
Y'all know that ain't true.
Let's break it in. You know what I mean? All right, 3rd thing.
3rd thing is she too is very affectionate, and there are moments where she want to be like right in my face.
I have my moments
where I be like hard to breathe.
You do
I be like, baby.
Hard to breathe. That's not true.
Nah, we learned so much. It's hard to choose 3. That was sexy.
Sorry, y'all.
Best believe we are learning each other, and the biggest thing is the things that we learn that we don't like about our spouse, that are just them. We have to learn to love them through it. I can't love her the way I want to be loved. I have to love her the way she wants to be. Yeah. So that's the biggest overall thing that we're learning about each other.
Yeah, and then we can address like 3 things we've learned together. And for one of them that I have to say is, we've definitely been in the process of learning how to fight battles together. What's one for you?
Hey, it's
like the big one.
That's the big one.
We're only 3 months in. So my sister Sunny asked, what you wish you would have known before marriage? I guess this is more particular to me because he was married before. This person will be all up in your grill 25/8. So, and the thing is, like, I was a little nervous, like, getting into marriage, knowing that I spoke to you about this. I was a little nervous getting it, like, knowing like the day to get married was coming up, is because I know this could be like a good or bad thing, but like, I'm extremely introverted. I can carry a conversation well with people though. However, like, I need me time about 85% of the day. And then the other 15% I can like interact with somebody else. So, it's not funny.
You're not lying.
So it's like, it was the thought of like, I was nervous because I don't want to be upset at him for like talking or like being around my space. Because sometimes I would just like dead silence, or it was just like different things that I was nervous about, like coming into marriage, because this was my first time having to share my full space in about a little over 15 years. I haven't had to share a bedroom since I was like 8 years old. I'm 24. So it was like, yo, I'm really about to like share everything with somebody. And it's not even like I can like be like, oh, they're gonna go home soon, but it's like he's gonna be there. So I was nervous, but I've been learning to like balance out my me time and try to find time throughout the day to have me time, but sometimes it will carry out to the afternoon, just because like if I'm doing a lot of work in the daytime, you know. I ain't trying to bore you out right now, but
what's something that once you got to know me, you was like, dang, I wish I would have knew before, that just slapped you hard in the face?
He talked a lot.
Well, there you go.
The first time we got on the phone, y'all, this dude was barely saying that word. He was not talking. I literally called Gabby, and I was like, Gabby, I just got off the phone with this dude. Like, and he didn't say not a word on the phone, like,
cause I was
talking, I was carrying the conversation, and I don't usually be carrying conversation with guys. So I'm like, yeah, so what you into? He's like, oh, not much. Like, giving me like short word answers. I'm like,
he's lying.
He a dub. And then he's like on the way to falling asleep on the phone, and I was like, yeah, I don't think we ever gonna talk again. You don't remember that?
And she hit me up the next day. You hear me?
Cause he was on me. Whatever. Anyways, y'all.
Hey, one time though, Sunny is gang. Like,
that's my sister.
She ain't even a cousin. She a sister for real.
Yeah, that's
Sunny
my sister.
and Giovanni. Love you guys.
That is my sister, and that is my brother. Someone asks, advice to women desiring marriage and tips to prevent it to become an idol. I kind of want to answer this on my main channel, since it kind of incorporates, this channel kind of incorporates the both of us. I would like rub on it a little bit, and then I'll do a full video on it eventually, really soon.
Rub on that thing. Rub on that thing, babe.
If you are desiring marriage, I believe that God sees and places that desire there. And then 2, you said tips to prevent it to become an idol, is recognizing that marriage isn't the end all be all. Like, there's still life after that. Like, that's not a destination point. And I think a lot of Christian women believe that once I get married, everything's gonna be great. And in fact, no, like, that's not how it works. It's not the destination point. But I will talk more about that eventually.
Life will come at you fast if you think it's the end all be all.
Yeah, it's not like a destination point. It's not a reward for saying you did all of this, now here's your husband. So that's a false ideology of what marriage is. But I do look forward to answering this question in a full video, so stay on the lookout for that. All right, guys, it was super fun chit-chatting with you guys. Feel like you guys were right here in the car with us, and we was like talking. Thank you guys for tuning in to another video. We post new videos every single Monday, so be on the lookout for that. If you are not subscribed to my main channel, the link will be in the description. Join the tribe. Like I said, we post videos every single Monday. It was a pleasure sitting down talking with you guys and answering some questions. If you have any more questions for us, feel free to leave it in the comment section.
Like, comment, subscribe, and share that thing. That's number 4.
We'll see y'all in our next video. Peace.